Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana weather. It is Monday morning, September the 15th, 2014, and it is the start to another chilly day out there. Today's video update is sponsored by Metal Magic in Washington. You can give Chad a call at 698-8555 for all of your paintless dent repair needs. They do a fantastic job, folks, so be sure to tell them that Southern Indiana weather sent you. They are PDR Nation certified. Here's a live look at satellite and radar over the past 4 hours or so, and you can see we've got a few more clouds starting to filter into the area. This sort of thick cloud deck out here will eventually push our way in and give us more of a partly cloudy sky today than what we have seen. But as that eventually filters in, we'll start to warm up a little bit as well. But temperatures across the region, here we are at about 6:22 a.m. Eastern Time. You can see that we are in the mid 40s to very low 50s across the region with some of those clouds moving in. So it is another very crisp start to the day. So keep that in mind as you're sending your kiddos off to the bus stop or as you're heading out to work. Certainly light jacket weather this morning, without a doubt. Now, this afternoon, it will warm up pretty nicely, but by this evening, we've got another chance for a little bit of light rain activity. Let me put future radar here. Here's pretty much where we are right now, and you can see there's a little bit of rain activity out to our west. This will eventually move on in. What's to our south sort of breaks up and stays south of us. Main action ends up staying north of us here in northern Indiana today, and just sort of skirts us a little bit. By the time this evening comes, we may see a little bit of shower activity out of it. It's not a huge chance by any means. This future radar is actually a little bit more aggressive with the chance than some of the other future radars have been in the past. But regardless, here is 10 p.m. tonight, and you can see maybe by that time just a little bit of light shower activity. So sometime well after dark, we have the chance of some showers moving in, possibly lingering into the overnight hours, but it's certainly not much to write about after that. And then it stays pretty much clear on radar, and you see some things around us, but it all skirts by us in the coming days. It looks like it's going to be really a pretty dry spell for us overall. Temperature-wise today, we are starting out cold, cold, cold. Again, we're in the mid-40s across the area. We'll warm up pretty nicely today. By the time we get to this afternoon, we're looking at around the mid-70s or so for your high temperature. Tonight's going to be another reasonably chilly night, but not quite as cool. We're going to dip down to the mid-to-upper 50s across the area, so that won't be as chilly as the mid-40s, about 10 degrees warmer or so. And then tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow is going to be a chilly day. In fact, the high-resolution NAM wants to take us up to the mid-60s. Now, this is sort of the odd man out on modeling. A lot of the models want to take us up to the low 70s, even to the mid 70s. I've compromised and went 71 tomorrow, but I'll evaluate that again later this afternoon and tonight. It is possible that we could not break out of the 60s again tomorrow. High resolution NAM is saying that, and it's been consistently saying that, but it also said that we would only reach the 60s on Sunday, and of course we got into the 70s, so we've got that going against it as well. Regardless, it is going to be a chilly day again tomorrow. In fact, we got a lot of chilly days coming up. There is a little bit of a warm up in sight. We've got Typhoon Kalamalegi down here in here's Philippines right here, and it is moving off towards to China. China's right here, and of course there's Vietnam, so you're moving off into mainland Asia. That's predicted to reach mainland Asia tomorrow, or really tonight during the overnight hours. Now remember, according to the typhoon rule, once a typhoon or a tropical storm ends up going on to mainland China, roughly 6 to 10 days later we get a little bit of a warming trend up over us. It leads to what these do is they lead to a kink in the jet stream. Whenever they hit China, it leads more towards a ridging effect for us in the jet stream, whereas if it would go towards Japan and then recurve and head to the Bering Sea, that would lead more towards a dip in the jet stream over us. Cooling pattern. This should lead to a warming pattern. 6 to 10 days right now from this roughly time frame. We're basically looking at Saturday, Sunday of next week until maybe Tuesday or Wednesday being a little bit of a warming trend. Go into the GFS ensembles and take a look at the 10 days temperature spread. That is exactly what you see in the modeling. Exactly. It fits the meteorology that we understand, the science behind the things. It actually takes us into the low 80s for some during this time frame. So it's not a major warm up, but it is a warm up certainly compared to the 60s for high temperatures that we've seen for a couple or 3 days this past week. And it looks like we're going to be in the low to mid 70s for the rest of the week. Again, the high resolution Models are saying 66 tomorrow. The GFS ensembles are only saying 70 tomorrow. So it's certainly going to be a chilly day again, no matter how far you cut it. But, you know, compared to the 90s that we've had, if 81 is the highest we get, that is not too bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at 10-day forecast. Go to southernindianaweather.com and you can click on 10-day forecast and get this, sponsored by the Smile Center there. We'll go up to 73 degrees around the area today. Again, those clouds will start to filter in a little bit more, partly cloudy and a touch warmer. Plan your day forecast takes a look like this: 73 Jasper, 73 Vincennes and Bedford, Madison, 72 your cool spot up there in Columbus, maybe an isolated shower chance even during the afternoon for Columbus. Columbus northward would stand that rain chance today. The rest of us in southern Indiana I don't think would see much of anything. Even 75 to your high spot there in Evansville area. And then as we take a look at your plan your night forecast, again, those isolated showers come in after dark tonight, and then everyone essentially goes down to the low to mid, even to the upper 50s in parts. 53 your cool spot there again in Columbus, 55 in Jasper, and 57 your warm spot there in Evansville. And then as we take a look at the rest of your extended outlook, mostly sunny and cool. I went with 71 for Tuesday. Again, it is possible that we could only reach maybe 68 or 69 even. We'll keep monitoring those trends. It's going to be a cool day no matter how you cut it. We're going down to the upper 40s again on Tuesday night. It's going to be chilly again. 74 Wednesday, 73 Thursday, up to 78 on Friday. There's that warming trend starting again. Low 80s for Saturday and Sunday. The next chance that we have for rain after tonight really comes on Sunday, and then it's not a big chance. It's just going to be more of an occasional shower type of thing under partly cloudy skies. I don't really see any big chances of rain coming up in the next 16 days, really, and then you can see we moderate back to the mid-70s for the rest of the 10-day outlook. So a very mild pattern that we are sitting up in compared to where we've been, and we will take it. We are thankful for it. All right, folks, that is it for this morning's video update. I'm meteorologist Michael Wilhite for Southern Indiana Weather. Have a great day, stay safe, and we will see you next time.